So last last session, you guys were on the Imperial Tin Highway. You took a right onto the Anok 235 highway, if I remember correctly, or something like that. Whatever it is, the 231. You guys got onto the Anok 231 highway, and after some amount of time, you guys decide to take a left onto a dirt road and to try and find your way across to Kathay, by avoiding any border crossings. And so, that's all fine and good. And so yeah, you guys have been on the road, on like this dirt section of the road in complete wilderness. Essentially, you guys can only really see, in front of you and behind you, and you're covered by basically a whole bunch of foliage on either side. And yeah, you guys have just been here for a while. And so yeah, you're on this horrifically bumpy road, and it's continued on for hours on end. After about 6 hours on this road, as your car shakes and jumps at every single pit in the ground, and your car finds itself getting more and more dirty with mud, yeah, there just doesn't seem to be an end to this path in sight, when suddenly, in the far distance, you can see that this dirt path ends, and that there's a paved road that intersects it. You guys think this is a road in Kathay, and considering you've been on this dirt road for like 6 hours, it ought to be, because you are certainly far less than 6 hours away from Cathay's border when you interchange onto a different freeway. Anyways, once you guys drive to this paved road, and your wheels, and the car finally relaxes when you go onto this solid, although poorly maintained asphalt that covers this road. And so you guys are basically, leaving this dirt road, and to your left and to your right, there's this one empty paved highway that's a single lane in either direction, and there doesn't seem to be any signals as to where each direction might lead. So you guys can basically take a right or a left. And you guys may remember you guys do remember from before you transferred on the highway that you took a right off of the Imperial 10, and then you're on the Anok 231, and then you took a left off the Anok 231. So from that, you might be able to piece together that if you take a left at the current place you are, you may find yourself at the Imperial 10 again, on the other side of the border. Or if you take a right, who knows where that may lead off to. But it's certainly a different way you could probably get to Aurea if you don't want to stay on the big highway. So what would you guys like to do?
Why not take the mystery route?
Okay. So take the right, that is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you guys take a right. You guys continue on the road in this direction for quite a long time. And yeah, you guys are on this road for a few hours, and then suddenly, yeah, it's just the same old being on a boring old road, and then you come upon a highway intersection. It's the Kathay 106 with the let's see here. Yeah, it's the Kathay 2. It's the Kathay 106 with the Kathay 235. So basically, you can go into the 106 by turning left or turning right. If you take a right, it will take you back across the border with Anok. Or if you take a left, you can continue on down. Or you can continue straight on this 235 if you'd like to. So which direction you guys like to take?
Uh, which Where are we going again? Kathay,
You,
right?
you guys are going to Aurea, and so at the
Oh, yeah.
intersection you guys are out at now, it seems like taking a left should take you closer to Aurea. So when you guys left from Anok, you guys were heading south to Aurea. And if you go through all the direction I provided, taking a left will take you south.
Okay. So, I guess we will take a left.
Okay, so you guys, everyone's fine with taking a left, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so you guys take this left onto the Cathay 106. It's been, so you guys have been heading on this place for several hours, and in the distance, a small village presents itself. The untamed land you are on suddenly starts becoming a small farm separated by piecemeal stone walls, and you see some farm animals enclosed in some stone pens. And as you get closer and closer into view, this village presents itself a bit more clearly. There are around 50 small wooden shacks, but there's also a single new portable building. So it looks like that was brought here from a more civilized location. And yeah, it was certainly brought in here on trucks on the road you guys are currently on. So you guys enter the village, and you're met with quite an interesting scene as you drive on through. There's a Ford truck there that is towing a trailer. All doors of the truck are open, and so is the trailer's door. You guys inspected a bit. Actually, yeah, does one of you guys want to give me a perception roll?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Me.
Too slow. I rolled
I
15.
rolled an 11. Well, I was
Okay.
thinking if we had to add anything.
15. Okay, so yeah, because you Rock are from from Cathay, you realize that these trucks have a Cathay military insignia on them. Anyways, yeah, it's a military pattern truck, and the license plate denotes a military affiliation. You guys look to your side, and there appear to be four uniformed men at work. They appear to be part of Cathay's armed forces. In the army in particular, two people are pushing some people who are standing around from the village, and these people who are being pushed around have their hands tied up. And then there are two other soldiers who are standing guard over the road that you guys are on. The two men who are rounding people up do not appear to be armed, but the two men who are standing guard are carrying some assault rifles. And so you guys pass by this truck, and you see that the two soldiers are staring back at you, and they do not look particularly friendly. So basically, it looks like the soldiers are rounding people up uh, forcefully. So do you want to stop here and try and stop them at all, or anything like that, or do you just want to continue cruising on and let these people continue kidnapping people from what it seems like?
That seems like a loaded question.
Yeah, but also, do we want to fight a whole division of the military right now?
Have we even fought anyone?
We haven't fought anyone actually yet.
I know you guys beat up some people who are trying to kidnap someone back in
Oh yeah, we stab people.
yeah. Also, let's see here. Bidor, your wound heals from last time. You regained the 4 HP you lost like several
oh,
days ago.
okay.
Yeah, your hand
You
heals
just
again.
now got it, by the way.
Hey,
So yeah, I mean, if you guys don't want to stop here, that's fine because yeah, maybe you don't want to anger Cathay's military and bring attention to yourself. Though by doing this, you are also leaving innocent people be rounded up in their village and actually, if Rock can give me a history roll.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you don't know why these people are here. Okay, yeah. So do you guys want to just like ignore this entirely and continue on, or stop?
It would be within my character's, I guess, character to ignore this because it's not a part of what I'm trying to do right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're soldiers. We follow orders, sir.
Okay, so you
I
guys.
mean, one of them's a miner. One of us is a miner.
As in, like, they work in a mine.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So
wait.
no. What?
Who works in a mine?
That's a Beador.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke between miner and miner.
No. No, I wasn't.
Never mind then.
Yes. Okay, so you guys drive past this village, and yeah, the signs of people being prodded into cars, disappears in the distance. A few hours, like several hours later, you guys come upon another village. It comes up on the horizon. It's surrounded by fields of crops, wandering pieces of livestock, all enclosed by small stone walls. It does seem to be just like another normal town in the middle of nowhere. It's one of those things that's just an increasingly familiar sight, complete with like the rickety wooden shacks and dirt paths made by people trotting on the same ground day after day. Anyways, as you guys are preparing to pass through this village, much like how you guys did it with the other one, not that there's people kidnapping people, but you guys, the road runs through the village, the paved road. Anyways, yeah, so you guys are preparing to pass through the village, and suddenly a woman and child cross onto the middle of the road and kind of stay there. That's fine because you guys are still a bit of the ways out from from being close to them. And they see you approaching, and once you get close enough, they let's see here. Yeah, so you guys can either they see you coming. You guys want to stop or like drive around them or what? Because they don't seem to be budging off the road. There's clearly enough room to drive around them. So that window is quickly closing, so you have to come to a decision.
Wait, so what's on the road again?
It's a woman and a child. They're kind of just like standing on the road. You can stop,
What's
or you
with
can.
all these fucking people standing in the middle of highways?
Well, this road runs in like the middle of a village. I guess they're kind of crossing, and then they're just like.
It's still a highway.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's a national pastime to just chill in the middle on the side of the road.
Okay. So you guys have like 5 seconds to come to a decision, or they're gonna be too close, and you guys will have to make a risky driving maneuver. So, tell me what to do.
I mean, I'm gonna go around them.
Okay. Yeah, you go around them. And then you guys look in your rear view mirror and behind you, and you're like, what on earth, right? And then all of a sudden, as you guys are looking back, a horrific sight presents itself. A dark figure just like sprints out from the village. And let's see here. Yeah, a dark figure presents itself, running in from, running onto the road where the child and the woman are standing. Let's see here. Does someone want to give me a history roll?
16.
Okay, so you have seen, you have this idea that it might be a Bannoct. That is one of the lizards because it is tall, it is gaunt, and it's kind of just standing straight in the middle of the road. And
Nice.
its skin shines a bit in the
So
sunlight as it looks around with what appear to be green beady eyes and a thin black tail that appears tense. It seems to be wearing some kind of clothes that fit to its awkward form, and it doesn't seem to be carrying a weapon. But yeah, like the instant you guys see it dives for this child and like grabs it, snatches it, and sprints off out of the village at a speed far higher than what a normal human can run. You guys can see the villagers running around, and you can't hear them screaming, but they're clearly screaming. And yeah,
So I suppose now we should do something about this.
Yeah, now we should probably
Yes.
follow the lizard person.
yeah, okay,
No.
you guys want to pursue it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys see that it runs off. So you guys on the road you are on, essentially, it's running to the right relative to you guys. So you guys like turn onto the dirt road, turn onto like the open grassland, and just like punch it to try and find this thing.
God, we have a pregnant woman and we're going four-wheeling. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I
she's
hope she didn't want the kid.
yeah. Donna's like, oh my goodness, like what on earth? She's as confused as you guys. And so yeah, so you guys have to try and find this thing. So does someone want to give me a perception roll?
Sure. Ooh, 6.
Yeah, you guys can't seem to see him. Someone else give me
Wait. This is flatlands, right? Basically.
Yeah, we should be able to see him pretty easy.
Maybe if you guys drive around more, you will be able to. You
We
guys,
literally watched this man turn around and run off into flatlands. How did we lose him?
I mean, we know the general direction where we went, right?
yeah, like you guys are essentially, you might be a bit behind him or a bit in front of him. So does someone else want to give me a perception roll then?
7.
Someone else?
Oh my god. We are basically in grasslands, right?
He could be hiding in the grass.
I don't
It's
think
the
any
grass-
perception check could see that then.
13.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have been driving for a few minutes. You had lost them for a few minutes, but then all of a sudden you see this thing. You catch the side of this guy. He's walking. He's actually a bit ahead of you guys still. So he must have been sprinting very, very quickly as you guys were wasting time looking around for him and couldn't spot him. But yeah, you see him off in the distance. He's let's see here. He does not appear to notice you as he's walking. So what do you guys want to do? He is just walking, so you guys have a bit of time to come up with a plan on how to approach this. What do you guys like to do to try and, approach this guy?
Should I take out my sniper rifle and try to take out his legs?
How are you going to fire a sniper rifle in a moving vehicle?
I'm that good.
You guys can
No,
also...
no, you're not. How are you going to even get that out the window, man?
Oh, I thought the thing we had like a ceiling that we could open up.
Oh,
and I could
would you
just-
guys like? Yeah, sure, you have one of those. You have a sunroof.
There's no way that you can fire. How far away is this person?
Let's see here. I would say he's about 100 meters away.
I can make that shot.
You wouldn't need a sniper, though.
100 meters is not a short distance, though. You have to aim very well.
Yeah, and like the sniper has like all the scopes and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
let's stop the car to
Yeah,
basically.
you're super zoomed in on something that's moving wildly back and forth.
I
Okay.
think they usually have like you can have different scopes depending on the distance. But yeah, I'll use the appropriate scope. Let's stop the car so I can also have a better chance of not missing.
Okay, you guys stop the car.
Also,
Yeah.
this person has a child. This lizard thing has a child on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
You have to
That's
take
a
the
risk.
chances.
the child is a sacrifice that I'm willing to take.
Okay, yeah, you guys stop. You guys press the button on your car that, releases the secret compartments where your weapons are stored. You guys do that, and Donna's like, what the fuck? Like, you guys have weapons in here? Like automatic weapons and things like that? And so she looks a bit scared of that, but, you guys kind of ignore that for now because she clearly recognizes the gravity of the situation with whatever just happened back in that village. And so, do all you guys want to grab weapons? Or
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So
I will tell her, don't worry, these are just some fancy toys.
yeah, and actually, as you guys are grabbing this stuff, you see Donna go into her bag and she grabs out a pistol too. She's like, I have a weapon too, but I'm not
Oh
very
my
good at
God.
using it. Yeah, and what's funny is she didn't have it hidden, right? She had it in her bag, but not hidden especially well.
Donna's strapped.
Hey,
It's just like a standard military issue pistol. Anyways, yeah. So, what weapons do you guys want to arm yourselves with?
oh my god, my sniper.
Yeah. So you essentially, pull out all the weapons you think you might need. Uh,
I'll pull out a pistol, I guess.
yeah.
I'll have my rifle.
Yeah, okay. So,
I mean,
I'm also gonna do the rifle, I think.
okay.
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll take a right.
you guys just need to, choose for yourselves essentially, and it's fine, just so long as you have the decision.
Actually, I'm gonna go with the tranquilizer.
I mean, you can take multiple weapons out, and just store them in like your front seat, basically, for the time being. You
Okay.
just have to be reasonable with the amount of stuff you pull out, of course.
Should I?
I'm dual wielding assault rifles.
You're dual wielding assault rifles.
Okay, so you guys are all decided with the weapons you're going to have?
Do you want us to put it in the equipment or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, just keep it
just make a
check,
note of
probably.
you having it, essentially.
Okay.
I gave you guys a whole bunch of weapons at the beginning, and basically what I'm saying is you can't, just have access to your whole armory at the same time.
That's
You-
fine.
Yeah, and so you guys, make sure to get ammo with all that stuff too. And anyways, so yeah, you guys put back down the weapon compartments, and so then you guys open the moon roof, and Rock, pulls out his sniper rifle and aims in the distance towards whatever this figure is in the distance. And so, Rock, do you want to take a shot?
Yeah, I'll aim for the leg
Okay.
so we can hinder his movement so we can catch him easily. I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you fire your weapon and it misses. And then the guy starts to bolt.
So
yeah, so
hit
you
the
got-
gas.
Yeah, so it's time to get back in. Well, you guys are probably all in your car already, I
Yeah, we're
assume.
still in the car, yeah.
Yeah,
Who's in
okay.
the passenger seat, by the way?
Who
Because I'm
is?
driving.
Yeah, so you guys can decide this now.
I guess I can be in the passenger.
No, yeah, you can't be in the passenger seat. You're like sticking your head out the moon roof.
Oh.
I mean, I can be there.
Okay.
All right. Someone just needs to be in the passenger seat, I would assume.
Yeah.
I highly doubt on the parent. You guys are all kids in the back seat.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just noting who's where, basically. And so let's see. Vidor, are you fine being in the back right seat, or would you rather be in the back left?
Does it matter?
It
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
Let's see.
Yeah, we making the
Okay.
decision then.
I only cared about who was in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you guys drive off, basically. You guys go to pursue this guy. You still have a good side of him. But yeah, he is running. So what do you guys want to do while you get closer and closer to him? You want to try taking more shots at him, or what?
Oh,
Try running him over? You guys are free to do whatever you want.
those both sounds like bad choices given the kid.
This is assuming the kid is still alive, too.
Well, yeah. Because why would we assume he's dead?
I don't know. All right, so what do you guys want to do as you're driving closer and closer to him?
We're faster than him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just assuming because apparently he got away from us. Don't know how that happened, but he got away from us.
The
Do
village
we
kind
have
of
a-
broke
do-
line
do-
of sight.
Do we have a camera with us?
You have your phones. You can record them on your phones.
World Star!
Yeah, I want to record the whole situation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you like
For posterity.
you roll down your window and you stick
Do
you
it
and
for the
your
gram.
phone out the car to record stuff. Okay, yeah. And so what? So you guys are supposed to be getting closer. What's your next course of action as you get closer and closer to this guy?
I mean, I would assume we would get as close as we can to this person.
Okay. No one wants to like fire any weapons out of the car as you're getting closer.
No, I
Anything?
would say we'd wait till we get as close as possible.
Okay, yeah. So as you get closer and closer to him, he keeps on running and running and running until you guys get like very, very close to him, like within 10 meters. What do you guys want to do while here?
Break his kneecaps. Let's go full gangster on him.
Well, he might just keep on running if you guys try and get out of your car.
I'm saying like we just do like the good old cavalry thing, like Someone can take out
Oh,
a bat or
the,
something. And
the
just,
swipe.
Yeah, just
The
swipe.
drive-by swipe.
I mean, you guys do have a sword in the car.
Oh shit!
If you
that's
guys
like a
pulled it
happy-
out. If you guys pulled it out.
You want to chase this guy with a sword?
I mean, like since we're already in the car, right? You can just like drive next to him, and someone can pull the sword out and just like get his legs.
Yeah, did you
Alright.
guys pull the sword out of
I
like
have
your
the
hidden
sword.
compartments? Did you
It's-
pull it out of the
wait,
hidden
do I have the
compartments?
sword? I do not have the sword. Nope. I
I
have a
forgot
knife.
who has the sword.
It's in storage still. I didn't grab
Okay.
it.
I mean, you guys can try and pull out of storage while you're driving. Do you guys want to try that?
I say we have an assault rifle. We are
Mhm.
right next to him. Aim at his legs and fire.
Yeah, that also works. So who wants to do that? So Welkin's
Spray.
kind of driving. It'll be a bit difficult for him.
Yeah. This is why I
But-
wanted to know who was my passenger.
All right,
Spray and
so-
pray. Spray and pray.
Yeah.
Okay, Liz. So yeah, so Welkin drives like right up next to this guy and gets a. Actually, yeah, Welkin, can you make me a driving roll?
All right. Do I have anything for that? I do not. All right, that works. Oh, a 12.
Yeah. So the car's a bit unsteady, but I mean you're. Yeah, the car's just bouncing like up and down a lot. It'll be a bit difficult to hit the shots, but you know it's an automatic weapon, so you know you can just fire a lot of shots. You know.
Just aim low.
Yeah. All right. So Liz, do you want to take a roll to shoot this guy?
Yes, I would like to use.
Yeah, the assault rifle.
Yes.
All right.
So 20.
You
That's
roll.
not what I got. Just.
Yeah, you roll a d20 to hit.
Ooh, I got a 19 plus whatever, but I'm pretty sure that's good enough.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so you unload like an entire magazine of shots into the legs of this lizard, and it hits. He trips, and he and he's running like as fast as you guys are driving, which is 30 kilometers per hour or something. And so this guy like he takes the fall and he skids against the earth and everything like that. And so what is the damage on the weapon? It is 3d6, right?
3d6.
Yeah, so why don't you roll 3d6 for me?
Got a 6, 6, 5. So that's
17.
17. And then plus, do I get an additional?
Yeah, add your combat, your martial modifier.
I have a 14. Is that plus 1 or plus 2?
I don't know. It sounds like a +2 to me, so we'll do +2.
I'll go plus 2, yeah. So 19 total?
Yeah. All right. So you did 19 damage to him, and he trips down. And when he trips down, he takes damage. So it's a bit of a a roll when he does that, and he takes 3 damage. All right, and so he's kind of a bit woozy after that, but I mean he seems ready to fight. The child either, you guys couldn't really tell what happened to the child. Either he got let go of, or the lizard, puts him on the ground once he's done recovering. But yeah, so what do you guys want to do now? Want to get out, dismount, and fight, or what?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys dismount, and why doesn't everyone roll initiative for me?
Of course, I'd roll a 20 when it doesn't matter that much.
While I get down, I want to. We have ropes with us, don't we?
Yes,
We have what?
ropes.
We could have
Yeah.
cowboy lassoed him.
That
Alright.
would have been fun.
So what
I
did
don't-
everyone get for initiative?
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
I
What
got
do I
a
add?
9. Probably agility, if I had to guess.
Oh, then it's a 2.
Okay, so Bidor got like a 2, and I think Rock got the highest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so who got below the 21 and above the 3?
I got a 9.
Okay,
I
and
got a
Liz?
7.
Okay,
Ooh.
Also, I want to take the tranquilizer gun out of the
okay.
car.
Yeah, so that's gonna take you. Oh yeah, you already brought it out. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you already had it with you on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys see, so let's see, what does Donna do? Alright, so Donna says she's going to stay in the car as much as she can. So she's just going to hide in the car. But yeah, so the lizard guy, he's kind of just like pulling himself off the floor. So you guys are free to, so he stands up, but he's taking like the second to recover. So what do you guys want to do for your attacks? So Rock, you go first.
Okay, I guess I still have the sniper. It's probably not good for this close combat, but eh. So I rolled a 17.
Okay. And
The
so
damage is
a d20.
1d20, right? Rolled a 6.
Okay, and
Plus
what's
a
your...
bonus, I get a +1.
Okay. Alright, and so Welkin, your turn?
Or attacking?
Yeah, or any other action you might
Jesus.
want to take.
I assumed lizard would be. Oh no, I think we had advantage probably, didn't we?
Yeah, basically the lizard, he's pulling himself off the ground. Still. He's like just gotten himself up and he's preparing.
Because I was
for
like, there's no way he didn't beat me. But yeah, okay. So he's on the ground. How far away can I move to like right to him?
Yeah, so he's about 30 meters out. You guys are like, he's 30 meters behind your car, basically.
And is he on the ground currently?
No, he's standing up.
Oh, he's standing up. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I'll go for a. No, go for a leg shot again, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so shoot.
God damn it! I assume I add small arms to that, right?
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Yeah, so you don't really hit.
Fair enough.
So you seem to graze him, but yeah, he doesn't seem particularly unfazed if you did hit him. So is there anything
Why
else you want?
can't you aim, boy?
Are you the sniper who missed the first shot? It's telling me about aiming. All right.
Hey, we were at a decent distance. You know, I was trying my best with what I had.
All right, Liz, it's your turn. What do you want to do next?
I'm going to shoot him with the tranquilizer. Or at
So
least it's in.
you are about 30 meters away. You are unsure if you can. The tranquilizer gun doesn't really have too high of a range. It's a pistol form one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
a rifle type thing. I guess I'll shoot him with the assault rifle again, but I'll try to aim for a non-lethal.
Okay. Where do you want to aim in
Area?
particular?
Is he on the ground right now? Is
No,
that the...
he's standing up.
Oh. I'm gonna aim for his legs.
Okay. So shoot.
Okay, so I need to roll. I got a 17 plus 2.
Okay, you hit 3d6 damage plus your martial modifier.
Okay, so we have a 6, 4, 5. So 15 plus 2 is 17. Good lord.
All right.
Where are these rolls coming from?
Okay, so yeah, you shoot him in the legs, but he seems just like perfectly fine. Essentially, he doesn't like collapse onto the floor or anything. It seems like when you guys shot him in the legs, he only fell down because he was running. And yeah, so he's perfectly fine still. And so Bidor, it's your turn.
So what I'm hearing is like guns are ineffective.
Um, okay, I don't know. I have my assault rifle and I'll try. He's on the floor, right?
No, he's standing.
He's still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I'll try to aim at his feet.
Okay. What weapon are you using?
Assault rifle.
Okay. So fire.
Okay. What do I add?
Your martial modifier.
So 13 is a +1, I guess. So 18.
You got an
Yeah.
18?
Yeah, total of 18.
Okay, yeah. So you fire at his legs, and yeah. He takes damage. So do the 3d6 damage plus martial modifier.
5, 6, 11, 4, 15, plus 1, 16.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, he still seems quite unfazed as he's standing still. And then this guy sprints off at you guys. So he goes instantly for, let's see here. He charges instantly for Rock, and he charges at like a really, really fast speed. Like you guys are having trouble, almost having trouble following this guy. But Rock, why don't you give me a agility roll?
That landed weird. 19.
Okay, yeah. So this guy's charging at you, and you have just enough time to be able to unload some shots into him as he charges at you. So do you want to do that?
Sure.
Yeah. So you don't have you have just an inkling of some time to aim at him. So where do you want to aim in particular?
His knee.
Okay. Yeah. So roll a hit.
10.
Yeah. So you don't really you shoot like in between his legs basically. You miss. And so then he charges at you. And he goes to attack you. And yeah, so he hits. He basically runs right into you, picks you up, and then throws you.
Nice.
Yeah, and so he kind of like tosses you at Liz. And so why don't you give me a Constitution check right now?
Me?
Both of you, both Liz and Rock.
4 plus 1, 5.
Okay, and Liz?
7 plus 0.
Okay.
So 7.
Yeah, so our boy the lizard, he picks you guys up. So he picks up Rock and just like tosses him at Liz. And so Rock seems more or less unfazed. When he's picked up and thrown, he drops his gun as he impacts Liz, and Rock takes 2 points of damage. While Liz, she takes the hit a bit more. She drops her weapon and she takes 9 points of damage. And so unless you guys have a sidearm on you, you guys will have to pick weapons up again.
I might as well just go to the car and get the assault rifle.
Yeah, you guys are still really close to the car. This fight's basically happening right around your car. So you guys basically got right out of your car and began opening fire. But yeah. All right, so Rock, it's your turn again. You got yourself up pretty quickly. You seem to basically break your fall on Liz, and you got back up really quickly. So you're good to act this turn.
Alright, so I'll go to the car and get out my assault rifle.
Okay.
Tranquilize him. Tranquilize him.
Oh, I don't have a tranquilizing gun. Honestly, now that I think about it, a stun gun would have been helpful.
So
Or
you
other
go
thing
get
that
your
I
assault
have.
rifle, but it seems like he's a bit too the assault rifle's a bit too unwieldy for you to just pull it up. Actually, why don't you give me an agility check right now then?
12 plus 2, 14.
Okay, yeah. You seem to have just enough time to be able to put your weapon up and take some shots. So why don't you do that?
So roll to hit. I rolled a 17.
Okay, yeah. 3d6 plus your martial modifier.
Plus what modifier?
Your martial modifier.
Martial. C6. 1. 6. So 13. Which one's the martial modifier?
It's like
plus 0, so 13.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I lied. I found it. Martial modifier is 16. That's plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 13, 16.
Okay. Yeah, so he takes some damage. And so Welkin, it's your turn. You're kind of on the other side of the car, so you may have to maneuver a bit.
So I'll move to basically the right corner of the car.
Like this one right here.
I was thinking a bit up, not as close. Yeah, about
Okay.
there maybe.
Okay, yeah, so you move there, and you can still take an action. So what do you want?
Yeah.
You want to open fire?
I'll take a shot at his gut,
Okay,
or I guess
yeah.
technically his back.
Yeah, with your assault rifle, right?
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and do that.
Do I need to roll to hit?
Yes.
Where is this thing? I got a 16.
Okay, yeah, you hit. 3d6 damage plus your modifier.
Is that just small? Oh, is that martial modifier? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so that is 14.
Okay. All right, and so you take some shots off, and so that kind of phases him when you hit him in the gut. But he still seems fine. He seems to be able to take a lot of punishment. However, you guys can't see my. You guys can't see everything, right? You can only see the paint
No, we
screen,
should
right?
only be able to see the paint window. Yeah, that's all we can see.
Okay, good. And so while this is since this lizard guy is so close to the car, Donna is there, and so she sees that this lizard is right here, and so she takes out her pistol and fires at the lizard. And so she does not hit though. So she takes a shot, and
She
that
didn't
doesn't
hit
do
us,
anything.
right? Because I mean,
No.
Rack's right next, right
No, no.
between her and the lizard.
No, Donna, she's like in the back of the car, kind of like sticking out the. There's a door that she can, or a window she
Okay.
can shoot out of. The window that Vidor was kind of like filming from, I guess. No, not really. But yeah, so she doesn't hit. Okay, and so Liz, why don't you give me an agility roll?
Let's see. Which modifier do I add to that?
Your agility modifier.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it?
You can.
Yeah. So I got an 8.
Do you also have an athletics modifier at all?
No.
Okay, you got an 8. Okay, so you managed to get yourself up off the ground, but you're a bit dazed from that hit. And you also don't have a weapon on you unless you have a sidearm on you. So do you have a
I
sidearm
thought I
on
had
you?
a tranquilizer.
Okay, yeah.
Does that count because it's small?
Well, yeah. So you have that on you. So yeah, you can try and use that to attack.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So roll
Oh,
to
I
hit.
rolled a 20.
Oh, okay.
Nat 20.
So you fire the thing, right? Where do you want to fire it?
I want to get it into circulation. I'm gonna go for the heart since I rolled a 20.
Okay, yeah.
That's a long ass needle.
So you hit him right in the heart, and so instant it hits him. He kind of like stutters back, and he just pulls the dart out and throws it on the ground, like nothing happened.
Hey, at least the dart went in.
Yeah,
That's true.
you do see some blood like trickle out, starting from there, but he seems completely unfazed.
Unfortunate.
This guy has some crazy roid rage.
Yeah, no, like it looks like no matter what he does, he's like, eh.
Okay,
The-
Bidor,
Fight harder.
it's your turn, Bidor.
Okay.
Who's the red circle?
That's the lizard.
Ah, I see. Oh, I thought L was the lizard. Okay, that makes more sense.
So the lizard is still standing there, right?
Yep. You can probably go up behind him and attack him, or something else.
And that's
You-
what I was thinking.
Okay.
Hmm. I will go back a bit
Mm-hmm.
and shoot at him in
Okay.
his head.
All right. So you're like right here now, and all right, open fire. You can give me an advantage on your roll.
Um,
Actually, no, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can get an advantage on your roll.
okay.
Biddle.
12.
Okay, you got a 12?
Yeah.
All right, so it seems like a lot of your shots don't hit, really. You kind of got unprepared as to where he would be when you went around the car, but you managed to get a few shots that hit him. And so why don't you give me 2d6, just 2d6 of damage, no modifiers or anything.
6.
Okay, so 6. All right, so yeah, you get some shots into him, but not as many as you would like. So once you hit the lizard, he kind of turns around though and looks at you. So when you had gone around the car, he didn't really know you were there, but once you shot him, he knew exactly where you were. So from here, he charges at you. And let's see here.
What happened to the kid again?
He's kind of on the
Who
floor.
knows? He's not our problem anymore.
Yeah, so he charges at you, and so why don't you give me an agility roll? Right here, Bidor.
18 minus 1, that's 17.
Okay. So yeah, so he goes to charge at you, and so you kind of just like dash out of the way, and he completely misses. And so you move to be like right here, and this guy's right here basically. And so you're also clear of the field of fire of your friends, unless they decide to use explosives. All right, Rock. So what would you like to do?
I'ma light this motherfucker up.
All right, do that then.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, so you go to fire your weapon, and it just doesn't fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought I was
so-
going to end up hitting. So
No, I think he's clear enough. Yeah, so the weapon just doesn't fire, so yeah, you can drop it right now and get a different weapon later on. Yeah, so you basically don't get to do anything. Okay, so Welkin, what's your turn gonna be doing?
I guess I'm just gonna gut shot him again. I'll move a little bit closer, Sort of
Okay.
on the other side of Liz and a bit in front of
Like
Rack.
right here?
Uh,
Oh, like right here.
no. You were close. A little lower from where you had it.
Like
Yeah,
right here?
that's fine.
Okay.
And I'll go for the gut again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have to roll. I got a 10.
Yeah, you don't hit him. You're kind of a bit nervous of hitting Beedor, so you kind of hesitated a bit.
And then I shoot Beedor.
All right.
Hesitation was whether or not I would hit the lizard.
So Donna kind of just like stays in the car still, so she's not doing anything. And so Liz, what do you want to do? So you can pick up an assault rifle this turn and fire, or if there is one on around your feet, or you can try firing again with your tranquilizer dart. Who knows?
That way.
We should have gotten some kind of like taser gun, TBH.
I think I'm going to grab an assault rifle.
All right.
Am I able to fire it at the same turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to roll then. One second. Okay. I got a 9.
Yeah. You pick it up. You go to aim the assault rifle, and yeah, you just miss like the shots you take.
That's rough.
Yeah.
But not unexpected.
And so, Beedor, it's your turn. What do you want to do? So you're really close to this lizard at this point. So if you try and use your assault rifle, you probably won't be able to hit.
Stab him. Stab him.
I don't think I have my sword out.
You have
You
a
do-
you
all
have a
have a knife,
knife.
though.
Yeah, you have a knife, and you can take that out with like no issue. You also have a sidearm.
I would rather not go direct melee with this guy. I'll move back further from him and shoot.
Okay, so like you shoot while you're moving behind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
say stab his eye.
all right. So why don't you give me a so because you have to maintain your balance while you're walking behind, you don't get to take too many shots. But yeah, roll a d20.
18.
Okay, yeah, do 2d6.
Okay. 8.
Okay, 8. And so as you finish shooting, you realize that was the last bullet in the magazine of the assault rifle. So you have to reload, and you have some ammo on you, I assume, unless you left it all in the car.
Yeah. Okay. That's something.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And so the lizard, it's the lizard's turn next. And so he sees a bit of an opportunity, and he goes for Welkin. So he charges right away.
Two brute.
So let's see here. Oh, he got a 20. So yeah, he charges at Welkin, grabs a hold of him, and tosses him like so he kind of like charges at Welkin, grabs him by the legs, right? And so mind you, this lizard guy is like 7 to 7.5 feet tall, so he's a bit of a big boy. Grabs Welkin by the legs and just like tosses him at Liz and Rock, who are close enough to be hit by both by the spinning body of Welkin. So
I
let's
duck.
see. Oh yeah, sure. You can try. Why don't you give me an agility roll, both of you, Liz and Rock.
Let's see. Got a 10 plus 10 plus to 12.
No, you don't get to duck.
Can I do an agility roll that ends in me doing a sick backflip and landing on my feet?
Yeah, we'll see if you can.
Nice. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a 20 for this, but
Yeah,
if I can get it, that's all I want.
Yeah, so once Liz makes a roll, we'll
I
see.
got a 20.
Oh, okay.
Bullshit!
I got a fucking 20.
What kind of?
All right. So Liz, what did you roll for your agility roll?
That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I didn't.
Oh, I love that worked.
Why the fuck are you so athletic?
I get so many 20s, it's stupid. But I also get a lot of ones.
You're like one of those characters that have like a freaking ability that either have insane luck or terrible luck.
Yeah.
No in between.
Okay, I got an 18.
Okay, yeah. So Liz, you managed to dodge out of the way of this. So, yeah. So you get past it unharmed, but so yeah, Welkin's like spinning body just slams into Rock, and so Rock takes some damage. Ooh, Rock kind of gets it hit hard. He takes 12 damage. He takes it like
Considering we had 100 HP, that's not that much.
oh. But Welkin, after colliding with Rock, manages to just like miraculously recover himself. So like he hits Rock like right in the chest. So when Rock falls over, Welkin just like you don't even know what happens, but he basically just like manages to land on his feet, doing like a sick backflip.
It's like doing this thing like it just spin through the air and land on my feet. I'm just like, how the hell did I get here?
All right, and so basically once this happens, so Liz manages to get herself up like really quickly, so she'll be able to act next turn, and so Rock is kind of just like on the ground, and the lizard guy is like right here, and so you see where he is, right? So you might hit Beedor if you try and you might hit Beedor if your row is particularly bad, so just be warned. And so Rock, so you are on the floor after getting hit by that thing, so why don't you give me an agility roll? Or an agility roll.
I got a 16 plus 2, 18.
Yeah, so you get to stand up, and so your weapon got knocked out of your hands, but you have a sidearm most likely, so you can use that.
Alright, so I'll pull out my revolver and use the phosphorus rounds.
Okay. And so roll the hit.
I rolled a 16.
All right. So was there anywhere in particular you were aiming? Probably just the body.
His eyes.
So you're gonna have to roll again for me.
Roll again?
Yeah, to see if you actually hit the eyes.
19.
Okay. So you aim like right for his eye. You put down the hammer of the gun and you shoot it, and it hits him right in the eye. So let's see here. What is the damage of the pistol? Is 1d8. Why don't you give me a roll 1d8 for me?
I got an 8.
All right. So you
Does it
roll
do
a d8. So you hit him right in the eye. So that hurts him a bit more.
Does it do any difference that I was using the phosphorus rounds as opposed to
Yeah. I'll account it for it. So because he gets hit in the eye, he takes an extra 3 damage. And so the phosphorus right now doesn't seem to have any effect on him. But yeah, you've taken out one of his eyes. And so yeah, the phosphorus round has started to catch fire, but that doesn't seem to affect him right now. Ooh. All right. So now, Welkin, it's your turn because you managed to land on your feet basically fine with your weapon.
All right. So to keep this miraculous streak going, and because I apparently am doing bad with a gun, I'm gonna rush him with a knife.
All right. So why don't you give me a strength roll?
Let's see. What is my strength? Okay.
Yeah, and add your melee weapons to it.
Pull an enemy move.
Oh my god. I got a 19. Plus
All right.
1, that's a 20.
Yeah, so you charge this guy. He's like right here. And you go and stab him. And so let's see here. A knife. Knife is like 1d4. Why don't you give me a 1d4?
Plus strength.
Yeah.
2.
All right. So yeah, you give him a stab, and yeah. So when you go for the stab, your knife barely manages to penetrate him, like it stops within what you basically go to stab, and the knife more or less just barely manages to penetrate his skin, and you pull the knife out really quickly before he grabs it. All right, and so Liz, it is your turn.
Well, I think I will take another shot with the assault rifle.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Just be aware that Welkin's standing like right there, so you might shoot him.
Right.
And Bedor is also pretty close. Bedor is kind of in the range of fire.
I see.
If you shoot me, I will stab you.
Okay, I will do some thinking here. I'm gonna roll anyway.
Stabby stab.
Okay, I got a 18.
Okay, and so let's see here. Okay, yeah. So you managed to aim with pinpoint accuracy enough, to where Welkin's not really
Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah,
enough.
I did.
So yeah, if you had gotten like a low roll on that, I would have made Welkin do an agility roll to evade.
I see.
To dodge a
Ooh,
bullet.
to do some matrix
Dodge a
dodge.
bullet.
Yeah.
Just pull a matrix, just.
So do the yield 3d6 for me.
Yield.
Hmm.
Yield.
2, 5, 2. So 9 plus 2 is 11.
All right. And you notice that your weapon's out of ammunition. So you have to reload next turn. All right.
Reloading.
All right, Bedor, it's your turn. Remember that your weapon is out of ammunition, so you have to reload it.
Yeah, I will reload. And can I take a picture of this guy?
What?
A picture.
Oh, okay, yeah. So give me an agility roll. Do you want to take your picture first or reload the weapon first, actually?
I want to take the picture first.
Okay, yeah. So let's see here. What can I do for you? Yeah, why don't you give me an agility roll?
Okay. 5.
Yeah, so you managed to get your phone open and ready to take a picture. Well, you managed to get your phone open and open the camera app, and it's kind of loading. But yeah, you're basically you don't get to take a picture this turn, but you'll be ready to take a picture next turn. It's kind of like you had to drop everything in order to do this.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
And so now it's the lizard's turn again. And so he picks up Welkin, sees that he's right there. Oh, actually, maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, he goes for Welkin. He picks up Welkin. Manages to get in there really quickly. And instead of aiming for Rock or Liz, he just decides to toss Welkin against the car.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see here. That sounds like it might
ask
hurt.
if I can do a nice thing to feet on car so I don't get hurt as much.
Yeah. Give me an agility roll.
Watch him roll another fucking 20.
Oh, 18.
Okay, yeah. So essentially what happens is, so this guy picks you up, he throws you against the car. You take, let's see here. You take 8 damage. So you kind of slam against the car on your back. But you just land on your feet almost as if nothing had happened. And you still have your weapon on you and everything.
That's the first bit of damage that I've taken, right? Actually, yeah.
All right, and so Rock, it is your turn.
All right.
By By the way, I would like to add that I've rolled 20, 19, and 18 in order. In order.
I hate you.
So if I remember, your
I
last
rolled
roll.
a 20!
So what was your action going to be?
To shoot him again.
Yeah. So your weapon was jammed, right?
No, well, the weapon that was jammed was the assault rifle, but that was on the floor.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So you're using the pistol, right?
Yeah, the revolver, because I gave up on the. I dropped
Oh,
it because I
okay.
didn't want to deal with the jamming.
Yeah. So you aim. You hit, and
Can I take out his other eye since I rolled a 20?
sure. Yeah. So let's see here. Roll a d8 for me.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
And but
Yeah.
get the
So
small arm. Do I add the small arms to that?
small arms would be for the roll itself.
Oh, for the roll itself. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit him right in the eye, and that's not good for him at all. Yeah. So you hit him with 2 phosphorus rounds in the eyes. Yeah. So that's not good for him, and you actually see that now the phosphorus is starting to take a toll on him, and not too much of a toll this time, but yeah, you see that it's starting to catch fire, and he's starting to not have a good time with that. All right, and so Welkin, it's your turn again.
Alrighty. Stabbing him didn't go well. Is anyone near him?
You are near him.
Well, I thought I got thrown against the car.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so you got thrown. Ooh.
Oh, I'm wide.
Got elongated.
I've left bits and pieces of myself all over this place.
Yeah, so you got thrown like right here.
Alrighty, so I'll just take a shot with the assault rifle. Stabbing him didn't go well.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, if
Could we try
pattern
not to
maintains,
kill-
I'll probably get a 17.
Remember, we don't want to actually kill him though.
Oh my god, I got a fucking 17.
What the?
I got a 7.
I'm starting to press X for doubt.
I wish. Actually, no, I'm very glad it's not. So I got an overall 19.
Okay, so give me those 3d6.
Uh, 12 plus 2, 14.
All right. And you notice that your weapon's out of ammunition.
Ah, damn.
All right, Liz, it's your turn.
I think I'm going to shoot him again, I guess.
Okay, remember your weapon needs to be reloaded.
Oh, so is that my... I mean,
You can make either a martial or an agility roll for me to see if whether or not if it accounts for your entire action.
okay, I'll do an agility roll.
Okay.
Okay. I got an 11.
Yeah.
Plus 2, so 13.
Yeah, so you don't have you manage to reload your weapon, but you don't seem to have too much time to fire on this lizard. So
Okay.
you can get a few shots off, but not too many.
I see.
Why don't you roll to hit?
Okay. Got a 16 plus 2. So that's
Okay, yeah,
18.
you hit. Why don't you give me 2d6? Just 2d6.
Okay. Got a 3 and a 5.
All right.
So plus 2 would be 10.
All right. All right, and so Bidor, so you want to take the picture, I assume?
Yep.
All right, yeah, you take a picture of this lizard guy with, his eye sockets on fire and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so do you want to take another action this turn? You might be able to, depending on what it is.
I would like to move towards the car so that I'm out of the fighting range of these people.
Okay. So like here?
Yeah.
All right, you are here. And so even though the lizard has his eyes burnt out, basically, he doesn't see, so it doesn't seem like he primarily relies on sight. So he still has some kind of a sensory thing about his surroundings. So he kind of still knows where you guys are through sound and other senses. And so let's see here. He's kind of angry at Rock for being shot twice in the eyes.
A lot of people are angry at Rock.
So this lizard, he manages to just like leap like 7 feet in the air basically in like an arc to try and land his foot down onto Rock's face. But Rock, why don't you give me an agility roll?
I got a 3 plus 2, that's 6. I mean,
Okay.
5. I can't count.
Yeah, so he manages to hit you. So just right in the face. You kind of stay where you are, but this lizard has like closed the distance and he's like right in 3 of your faces. And so you take, let's see here. Yeah, so you take like 6 damage. He kind of manages to hit you on your forehead, which was a good place to hit. So it doesn't seem like you took too much damage. All right, and so Rock, you're basically fine to go for a move right now.
So wait, say that again?
It's your turn to move, or
Right.
do whatever you want to.
Um,
This guy is right on your face, though, basically.
so
It's-
basically I'm at point blank range.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's make his life even shittier. Let's aim for his kneecaps now.
Okay, with your phosphorus thing.
Yeah, because the other one is jammed anyway.
All right.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, so you managed to shoot him in the kneecap, and roll the d8.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. And so, yeah, so the phosphorus rounds that you put into him have taken a toll a bit. Yeah. He still seems fine, but he does seem... So he's still alive. You guys are surprised with how much punishment this thing has taken. But he kind of just doesn't seem to have the same amount of fight as he did... The same amount of life to him as he did previously. But he's still going until the bitter end, so it would seem. All right,
Okay,
and so
since he's wobbling, can we just like rush him and just pin him down? So
you
he
guys can
fall?
try. I mean, it's Welkin's turn now, so...
Can I just like essentially pistol whip him with my assault rifle?
Yeah, you can try. Why don't you give me a strength roll?
All right, 16 is what I'm going for here now.
All right.
Oh damn it! I got 10. I broke my streak. What do I got an overall of an 11.
Yeah, so you try and like butt him with your assault rifle, and it just like you hit him, and it does nothing at all. All right.
I
So
think he
Liz,
might be a ghost. I just went right through him.
so Liz, it's your turn.
Take out his other kneecap.
Did you reload your rifle last turn?
Yes, but you said that I only partly did it.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you fully reload your rifle, is what it was. And you just didn't get like a full burst of shots off.
Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, I guess I'm going for kneecaps.
Yeah, so this guy's like basically point blank range, so yeah, you can try that. Give me a disadvantage roll.
A disadvantage roll.
Yeah,
Why
you're really close to this guy.
Well, then why would that be a disadvantage? Would that be an advantage?
No, the assault rifle, you kind of have to wave it. It's a bit longer than like a pistol.
Oh, but still.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay, I got a 5 on the first one, 17 on the second one, so...
All right, yeah. So you
Go
managed
with
to
the 5.
get some shots off. Why don't you give me those 3d6 plus your martial modifier?
So I got a 6, a 1, and a 1. So 8 plus 2 is 10.
All right, this guy's still standing. As you guys have unloaded.
Standing?
Yeah, he's still up.
He doesn't have kneecaps though.
You shot him in his kneecaps. Doesn't mean he's completely gone. But this guy is like looking like he's
I need
about
some
to
anatomy
collapse.
lessons.
Yeah, because like I think if you take out someone's kneecaps, they're gonna fall.
And you
And
shot
not
him
be
in the
able-
kneecaps. It doesn't mean they're necessarily just gone, right? This guy seems to be very resilient to damage. But
Nice,
yeah,
so
He's
far.
very.
he
has-
does look
see,
like
the thing is that he has 2 kneecaps in each knee, and you've only got the first one.
yeah. This guy though does look like he's about to collapse with between the kneecaps and like everything you've done to him. It doesn't look good. So, Vidor, what do you want to do?
Hmm. Um,
See, I'd say let's just pin him down
Kinky.
because the kneecap strategy didn't work.
Neither did pistol whipping him.
okay, well, I still haven't loaded my rifle, right?
Yeah, you haven't reloaded your rifle yet.
Or taking his eyes out.
Yeah, I guess it's pointless. I'll just go run and chat him with the dagger.
With with what?
With the dagger?
Yeah,
Knife,
you,
whatever.
yeah, you can do that. Why don't you? Let's see here. Yeah, give me a strength roll. Add your melee weapons to it, and then why don't you add your athletics bonus to it? If your athletics bonus is greater than 0.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 4.
Okay, yeah. Your knife doesn't do anything at all. Like it kind of just bounces right off of him.
Oh. Oh. Can I? Okay. Can I take a close-up picture?
Uh, sure. You still have. Let's say you have your phone out still. Yeah, you can try taking a close-up picture. You take
Okay.
one. All right, and so it's this lizard's turn now. So he kind of seems a bit unable to move, but his arms are still fine. So he just like goes for a punch right to Rock. So let's see here. He kind of misses though. Like he doesn't see you. Kind of just like hop right out of the way of it, and the punch misses. All right, and so Rock, it's your turn to move.
I want to try to like tackle him and pin him down.
All right, give me a strength check with yeah, a strength check.
Let's see, I rolled a 16 plus 1, 17.
Yeah, so this guy he falls onto the floor when you tackle him, and you go with him. But
I shout to the other ones, bring some rope. Let's tie this guy up.
all right, yeah. So Welkin, you want to go get the rope from the car?
I have the rope with me, right? I can just do it then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can try. You can. So yeah, you guys want to just go to Bidor's turn? Because combat isn't necessarily over yet.
Wait, so oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. So Vidor, why don't you go up and so why don't you give me a let's see here. Yeah, why don't you give me a strength check, Vidor?
Okay, 16 and no modifier, so 16.
Yeah, so you managed to like get a loop around one of his hands. This guy tries to fight you while you're doing it, but you manage to get a loop of rope onto his hands, like tied on pretty solidly.
Okay.
But when you do this, the lizard reacts. So he does two things. So he grabs a hold of the rope you put around his hand, and so he uses his other arm to try and grab Rock. So let's see here. He does not manage to get a good solid hold of Rock. So Rock's like still on top of him. And for you, he doesn't seem to be able to really do anything. Anyways, with the rope that he grabs onto from you. But you see that these phosphorus rounds are really taking a toll on him. Like really. And yeah, his life seems to be slipping away as this goes on and on and on. So what do you guys want to do next? If anything, if you guys just want to go to Bidor again to try and or if you guys want to try and help hold this guy down some more, maybe you want to put out the phosphorus rounds in his eyes, something like that. Let me know.
I suppose I'll go help hold. Is someone already holding him down?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
Rock is.
All right, I'll go help.
All right. So yeah, you're helping to hold him down. Liz, do you want to do anything? Liz.
Can I ask how his? Sorry. Can I ask how his? I want to know why the tranquilizer didn't work.
Let's see here. Why don't you give me a
Because that's a human tranquilizer.
yeah, basically. Why don't you give me a history check?
I mean,
Or
still, like, you can use the same tranquilizer for all animals. It's just a dosage thing.
Yeah, that was a
I
human
got-
dosage.
A 16 plus 2, so 18,
Yeah,
and that's
so
on the intelligence check.
okay, yeah. So you kind of remember someone somewhere down the line told you, "Oh yeah, these lizards like they're immune to poison and things like that." And tranquilizers and things like that. So that's probably why they didn't work. It would seem as if their biology is completely different from like normal life that you know of.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Vidor, do you want to try and get a loop around this guy's hands again?
Yeah.
The other guy's hands? Yeah, so he's kind of pinned down at the moment by two people.
Mhm.
So yeah, he doesn't seem to be able to put up much resistance.
Okay.
So yeah, you managed to get a loop around his hands, around his other hand.
Yep.
And so thankfully, let's see here. So yeah, he's kind of bound in both hands. And that being said, you just managed to bind both of his hands, and you have Welkin like on one of his hands, but this guy just uses like his left hand to just break apart the binds without any issue. As soon
God
as you've
damn.
bound them. Yeah. And so, what do you guys want to do from here? You should note that the phosphorus rounds are starting to take a toll on him. You may want to try and find a way to put those out or something.
Oh yeah, pour milk over him or something.
I mean, you guys probably don't have milk, but you have water.
I don't think water will work, but I guess you can try.
Unless you guys have rotten milk, because I don't imagine you guys have a fridge in your car.
I don't know why you think milk will work.
Well,
It's
because
not spice.
it's a matter of like polar versus like non-polar stuff. Like milk has fat, which should help with the phosphorus, is my thing. But the water should make it worse if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so you wanna go try and get something from the car that will work?
Yeah, I'll get something that's
You are
fatty,
not
like-
mistaken, Luis.
So where exactly do you guys store the food in your car? I imagine in like the trunk of the car, but could I be wrong about that?
Where do we
Yes.
store what again?
The food of your car. So you guys have food stored in your car.
Yeah.
Put it
Let's
in-
just move the truck.
Oh, I thought we put it in the engine to keep it nice and warm.
Oh, we're not cooking on the go.
I'm fucking with you. I know.
So yeah, why don't you give me an agility roll then?
An agility roll?
Yeah.
Sure. I got a 20 nat.
Oh, really?
Lies.
Okay, yeah, so you kind of just like... Yeah, you managed to like
Like
move
some-
Welkin out of the way, move him back, run over to the
Some
boot of the
pullback
car,
stuff.
grab some... So you guys have milk, apparently? You guys have had milk in your car for like a week, which is how long you guys have been driving for? Right?
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys have some ancient old milk.
Why would we have bought milk?
I don't know. Apparently you guys have milk, according to Rock.
Cause got milk. Those are the ads, bro.
It's some rotten milk because I imagine that all your ice in the coolers you guys have has kind of melted. But yeah, and so Rock manages to get back and pour the rotten milk on the lizard. That being said, actually, let's see here. Yeah, you managed to put him
Gross.
out. You managed to put him out. Put out the phosphorus fires. Yeah, so Welkin, it's your turn. You just want to keep on holding him down?
Oh, is he still not tied up?
No, he managed to break the binds on his hands.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess hold him down.
All right, and Liz?
I mean, at this point, we might as well just park the tire on his body.
Yeah, at this point we might
I mean,
as
you
well
can. I mean, car's right there.
put the car over his legs or something.
Actually, while you guys are... Before Liz can act, Donna comes out of the car and tries to help.
Why is the pregnant lady helping?
So she's trying
Does she
to...
have
why
no
not?
self-preservation?
She's trying to
Yes.
help. Yeah. So Liz, why don't you act now? Liz?
Alrighty. He has muted himself. Does
Hello?
he now?
Hello, it's your turn to act.
Oh, sorry, I think I disconnected there. I said that I want to tell this Donna woman to get back in the car.
She's like, fine, I'm just trying to help out. She goes back
Get
to
in
the
the
car.
fucking car!
I'll tell her we don't need her help. And then
Oh, wow. The only other woman in the group, and you've already made an enemy.
well, yes.
This is her territory. Snap, snap, snap.
I mean, I feel like, do we want to cover her in the car? Not sorry. Do we want to put this lizard person under the car?
Yes.
That
Are we actually...
sounds-
I was being sarcastic. Let's...
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what else we can do to restrain him.
Yeah.
We can
You
chop off
just
his
gotta
hands.
double up on the ropes.
We can.
Oh, okay, I'll double up on the ropes. I'll put some more ropes on him.
All right, yeah. So you managed to get some rope around like one of his hands, and you would have been able to get rope around the other hand had you not dismissed Donna.
Oh,
that's-
wow.
Silly me.
Yeah, and so Vidor, I imagine you want to get some rope around the other hand.
Yes.
Yeah, but the two of you kind of have like disconnected ropes, so you guys will have to tie them together.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah. So the lizard doesn't seem to be able to do much though. So Rock, do you have any actions you want to take other than just sitting on top of this guy still?
That didn't sound good.
Trust me, you don't want to know what went through my mind just now. No, I'll just stay here chilling.
All right, and so Welkin, you just want to keep on staying here? Welkin?
Oh, sorry. I thought yeah. I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right, so Liz, then I imagine you and Vidor go meet up and tie your ropes together, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so you guys tie like a double strength knot, okay?
Mhm.
Ooh. And
Some real Boy Scout stuff.
yeah, so the lizard, he tries to break out again. But let's see here, what happens? Yeah, so he tries to like he manages to like cause enough of a disturbance that you guys are holding onto the ropes, and you guys like fall onto him. You guys are fine, but he takes like that seems to hurt him a bit. So he takes some more damage, but he's still alive. Yeah, so you guys have just like fallen onto him, but you guys get back up really quickly. It just hurt him a little bit more. All right, and so his legs are still moving though. You may want to deal with those.
I thought we already did deal with those.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
Okay.
that why he couldn't walk away?
Yeah, so so you guys have managed to you got like two people sitting on top of him, and so Donna comes out. She's trying to see what's up because she can clearly tell that this guy is not in good shape. And so she is going to try and heal him a bit. So let's see here. She has some stuff to heal.
So is someone currently not on the body?
I would say Bidor and Liz aren't on the body. They're kind of like standing
One
by
of you
the
two
body.
might want to go try and find the child that was somewhere.
You can probably...
It was a child of the earth. It sank into its mother's arms.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Donna tries to see what she can do to treat this lizard, and she looks at him. She's like, I don't know anything about like this anatomy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to treat it. She's kind of like panicking. So yeah, she can't really do anything. And so Liz and Vidor, you guys can take some actions.
Is there by any wildest chance the lizard understands what we're speaking?
Maybe. Do you want to try to speak with him?
Sure.
All right. So what do you want us to try and say?
That's something I really don't know. Maybe some other time. I'll just restrain him for now.
All right. Yeah. So you go and help restrain him. And so Liz, do you want to do anything?
Okay, and then we do this again. He is muted. I don't know if he's trying to respond.
Gotta go beat him up. Yo, Liz, Mason.
He's
Hello?
unmuted. There he goes.
Yeah, so do you have any actions you want to take?
We took care of the feet, right? Yeah, sorry, my internet keeps going in and out, so I keep losing you.
Yes.
But let's see. Can we do something about his tail?
Yeah, he's kind of like on top of his tail already. You can try and do something though.
I guess as long as we just keep him, I want to make sure he's pinned.
The suspense is killing me.
I think he wants him pinned down.
He disappeared.
Doesn't this
Hello.
guy like live with you? What's with
I don't
his
think he's
internet?
here right now.
Oh, really?
No, I'm not.
You're in Kentucky?
Yep, you got me.
That's why the
Did you hear what I
internet's so
said
bad.
though?
Yeah, you said you
No,
want to
you
make
said
sure he's
pin
pinned
something
down.
and then cut out the rest of it. And if you're talking now, we definitely can't hear it.
That Kentucky internet.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I think I fixed the problem.
A loose wire. Yeah, so you
Yeah, I want to pin him so that his tail can't help him escape.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
basically all I was trying to say.
so you guys pin this guy down basically, and he kind of just like stops struggling at this point. He kind of just gives up. Yeah, so the combat's
Dies
over.
on the spot.
Oh wait, I want to put my knee on his neck.
Oh
Okay.
God! Why would you go? He muted himself immediately afterwards.
Okay, that was a joke.
Oh God! The best part was you said the joke, and then immediately I looked at your thing. You just said muted, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh my god.
He's running away.
That was funny.
Okay, yeah, so you managed to restrain this guy. And so what do you want to do with him? He's kind of like barely alive at the moment.
Wait, we have the tranquilizer gun, right, with us in the car?
I don't think that's gonna keep him alive.
Oh.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
need like a freaking tranquilizer gun. Wait, is he dying?
Probably.
he's kind of like barely alive. He's on the edge of death, more or less. You guys have two doctors though. Maybe they can treat him.
All right, doctors, do your shit. Don't step
All
on his
right. Do I
neck.
know anything about the lizard anatomy?
Why don't you give me a knowledge check?
I think that's probably the thing that I have most of. All right. 19.
You know very little about it, but
Jesus Christ, did I need a 20?
so maybe you can recall a few things, but treating lizards wasn't exactly something that was done in the Lizard War. You know that from as far as you know, they require like specialized stuff in order to be
All
able to
right.
heal
Can
them
I
and
at
stuff
least
like
make an
that.
attempt to stabilize?
Yeah. You can make an attempt.
All right. I assume that's a medicine roll.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage since there's another doctor helping me?
Yeah. You know, she'll roll separately. Is what it is.
I
She has her own medicine skill.
I got a 6.
Yeah.
The luck finally wore out.
That doesn't seem to help. But Donna, she goes to help, and she does better. But let's see here. How much better does she do? I have her character sheet right here. She oh, there it is. Yeah, she does. She like manages to get him to calm down a bit because now he seems to realize that you guys aren't trying to execute him. So he's a bit more calm. But still.
I'll be
doesn't
honest.
seem
Why would you be more
particularly
calm
stable.
about that?
Well, now he knows that you guys aren't just going to kill him right now. That you're trying to keep him alive for some reason.
It's usually never good.
Yeah, but he finds some kind of peace in it. Yeah, so you guys, he doesn't seem to be particularly struggling at the moment, but you guys seem to be, unsure of how to heal him. So, like, what do you guys want to do? You want to leave him here to die?
Well, I mean,
Pack him up?
why would we do that? We went through all this. If we can interrogate him, let's try.
Okay, so what do you guys
Because
want?
we are looking for a lizard. Do we know the name of the commander, the lizard commander that we're looking for?
Yeah, you remember from good old, oh, what's his name? It's not Tenor. I actually have it uploaded in the drive. Let's see here. It's in this correspondence of the war. Tenon, Dr. Tenon of Kant. You remember from when you were at the University of Mercy, the lizard commander's name was Ir Taom Ba Etanom Ha, which I managed to recall without the manual in front of me, which I think is pretty impressive. But yeah, so Ir basically is the guy's first name. The first name of the guy you're trying to look for.
Okay, so we ask him if he knows who this person is, for starters.
He doesn't. You say year, and you try and ask him if he knows who year is, and he doesn't really seem to understand what year is at all. Like let's see here. What does he say? Oh, lucky for you. He managed to speak up in some broken English. In this case, broken Foyerian or Aurean, which is the language you guys speak. He's like, I don't understand you very well. He says that you can barely manage to hear that though. Like this guy doesn't seem to have good language skills at all.
Hmm.
He basically manages to get out. No, hurt.
Has
No,
it
hurt.
the Der been learning something about the language?
He's been trying to.
Yeah, I don't think I have very much progress.
Yeah, but you're probably better off than the rest of us.
Yeah. Can I like try to speak in his language? Maybe look up my. No.
You can try. So that would be a knowledge roll.
Okay. I don't think so. It's a 7.
Yeah, you can't even find words to say. Why doesn't, let's see here, why doesn't someone here just give me a knowledge check? Just like a general knowledge check. Someone.
I'll do it.
All right.
If I can. God, too many tabs.
Ooh.
11 plus 4, so 15.
You have some very, very, very faint recollection about what Dr. Tennant said back at the University of Mercy. You remember him saying, "Oh yeah, you know, when he said yours name and like all that stuff." He was like, "Yeah, and that's just like what our interpretation of it is. We can't actually produce the sounds with our mouth." So it would seem as if you guys will essentially never be able to speak the Banach language.
Ah, all right.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
It has a different vocalization entirely. The human form of it is intentionally modified to have sounds that humans can make. So maybe you could try communicating with writing, but none of you guys know the Banach alphabet at all.
Okay.
This is actually something that if you guys had managed to know everything ahead of time, in the manual for the game, I believe that you can be a linguist, and you can be a Banach linguist, and you can know the language. You probably wouldn't be able to understand it though, but you would be able to write in it and read it. That's neither here nor there now. Anyways, yeah, so this guy doesn't seem to be putting up any more of a fight. You guys don't really seem to be able to communicate with him. You guys can try and treat him some more, or find something else to do with him. Maybe you want to pick him up and take him somewhere.
Can we do like little pictographs, maybe?
Sure, you can try, but you have to remember that he was shot in his eyes like twice.
God
right?
damn it.
He's kind of
Why
blind.
would you shoot him in the eye?
Well, because I thought we would only need to talk to him. I didn't think that would be necessary.
Yeah, so this guy's not in a good shape at all. He seems to be stable now, but yeah, it's not good at all.
Okay, well, we now have a lizard body on our hands. What the hell do we do now?
Wait, did he die?
No,
No,
he's,
but we
he's
have
on
his
the edge
body,
of
is
death.
all I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Have
that's just.
I mean, let's take him with us.
Let's take him somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the village that you guys were in when all this stuff happened. You guys
Oh
can
yeah.
take
Why
him
did
back
he
there.
just kidnap a child?
Yeah, so yeah, you guys should probably go find that child.
I did say someone should go find that child while we were holding him down.
Yeah, so you say that, and Donna wants to go find it. Maybe you guys want to accompany her. And let's see here. Does anyone want to go help her out?
I think we need to keep a very, very, very good. If we take this dude, we need to keep a very, very close eye on him, because he's probably heard us mention his leader's dude. That dude's name would probably not be the best if he got away and was able to warn them that there's people looking.
I mean, that's assuming that he knows what we've been saying at all.
Well, if we know his name, then
Well, we just said that, like, he basically doesn't, like, our pronunciation of the name is not the same as theirs, so he actually has no idea who we're talking about.
Oh,
ideally.
okay.
Yeah, so does anyone want to go help find this baby?
Well, I suppose I'll still try and help treat to an extent, so someone else should probably go.
I think I'll go.
Okay. So yeah, Donna and Bidor kind of leave to go find the child, and so let's see here. Yeah, so you guys managed to find the child, and it's not in a good shape. When you guys kind of unload the assault rifle on it, on the lizard when you were passing by him, None of the bullets hit the child, but yeah, the child is barely alive. He kind of looks like he's taken a bit of a beating, when he was, thrown onto the floor more or less, while this lizard guy was running at, 30 kilometers an hour. So yeah, Donna and Vidor, they come back with a child who's kind of in critical condition. So Donna will do her best to treat the child during this time.
Okay.
And so Vidor, you want to just go back and try and hold down this lizard?
What?
So while Donna and Vidor are gone, this lizard gives another wind to try and break out. He doesn't seem to be able to get out though. But once Vidor comes back over, he kind of calms back down. All right, so yeah, what do you guys want to do? Just like get back in the car and drive away to the village?
Maybe we can try to calm him down a bit. At least he doesn't struggle to fly away and stuff like that. Maybe give him food or something.
If
I
he
don't
can
know.
fly?
He can't fly. He can't fly. Don't worry.
Okay, let's.
But yeah, you should try and make
give him like some food and water and some basic first aid.
Yeah. So who wants to go get it?
I'll get that. And okay, from now I'll spend much of my time trying to learn the script.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go get some food, and while you're gone, this guy tries to break out again. He doesn't really seem to be able to because you guys are sitting on him. Yeah, so you get back, you feed him some food or water, and that calms him down enough. He kind of just manages to get out, no run. That seems to be able to indicate that he's not looking to run away anymore.
Okay. So
Hey, just to seal the deal, let's make Liz make some lizard porn so we can also make money from that.
What the
Sorry,
fuck?
what?
What the fuck?
I mean, the lizards are rare, so I'm sure that this will fetch a pretty penny.
Oh my god. Some kind of deviant.
Art.
You beat me to the art part.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't go on the date with Aurea. Oh, you guys would have gotten a good dialogue option because you have a doctor in your party. If you had prodded her enough in the museum.
I didn't think we knew her that well to prod.
Yo, that girl turns out to be fucking super important, and it was just such a random encounter.
What it was is if you talk to her about her family in the war, her mother lived under the occupation when the lizards were in Mercy. And basically you're like, oh yeah, and she's like, yeah, my mother doesn't really like to talk about it. And if you are a doctor and you're like, yo, come on, we're just trying to help you out. She's like, okay, a lizard raped her. That's why she doesn't like talking about it. And you guys would be like, what on earth?
I'll be honest, what parent tells that to their child?
I don't know.
It seems a bit much.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, so. Other than, yeah, you guys missed out on that.
I have to leave in about 10 minutes, just a heads up.
Okay, yeah, so,
So yeah, I guess let's decide what we're going to do, and then we'll call it here, I guess.
yeah.
I guess we take him with him. Take him with us.
I mean, we're going into essentially hostile territory, and we now have a hostage, essentially, with us, who sticks out like a sore thumb, might I add, and who is also not doing well.
Yeah, and you also still have, like, this tiny kid who is got battered up a lot.
Oh, I mean, that kid's...
I mean, the
kid's
kid
dead.
we can just drop off in the village and call it a day.
Okay, let's ask the kid what's going on, what happened.
The
then-
kid is barely alive. Good luck asking him anything.
Yeah, he's kind of not good. You try and get close, and Donna's like, he kind of just needs to rest. He needs to go to a hospital, but I don't think there's a hospital close enough for him to still survive.
All right, so I guess we go back to the... I suppose we should probably head back to that village that we drove past.
Okay.
I guess.
You guys
So at
head
the
back
very
to the
least, we
village.
can dump a body.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you guys head back to this village.
Should we like hide in the car or somewhere?
Yeah, you should probably figure that out right now. Before you guys go back to the village, you guys
Oh,
are
we can put him in the trunk.
okay.
Yeah, but we need to explain to him, otherwise he'll be again jumping around, creating noise.
The lizard?
Yep.
How are we going to explain to him?
Um, I don't know.
He
Just
can't
say
see,
broken
nor does he
words.
understand us.
You can
He's
say
Helen
broken
Keller
words.
at the moment.
You can say, I don't know, uh, hide, trunk, car.
He. So you guys kind of like put him back in the. You move him to the trunk of the car. He doesn't really seem to be able to move right now. Close it on him, and you tell him quiet, and he seems to say okay.
All right.
Okay.
And so you guys probably still have your weapons all on you, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna need
Okay,
to
yeah. So-
store a couple of those.
Yeah. You also So you guys want to do that before you move out, or
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
put. We'll probably keep at least like the pistols, but try not to keep the big ones.
okay, yeah. So you guys do that. You guys drive back to the village.
And also don't jam the weapons.
Yeah. You guys like handle all that stuff, reload weapons, everything like that. You guys return to the village. You guys have the child with you. Upon returning, the village is very happy. Yeah, it's like happy you brought back the kid, even though he's in an utterly horrible situation. At the very least, they're glad to have the body of the child back, even if he does die in the end. He's still alive at the moment. But, let's see here. Oh, lucky you guys. No one seems to be snooping around your car, quite thankfully. So, yeah, I kind of rolled a 1. If it had been like anywhere above a 10, it probably would have been the village people probably would have seen that you have the lizard in the back of your car, and they probably would have taken him out and burned him. But that doesn't happen. No one seemed to pay attention to the car. They're just very happy that they got their kid back.
Well,
And yeah.
they sort of got their kid back.
Yeah, they're happy that you took care of this stuff and everything
I mean,
like
to be
that.
fair, if we didn't do anything, it was guaranteed he's dead. Now he has a chance.
Yeah, and you guys actually have him, I guess. You guys have kind of captured him.
All right, so I suppose we'll call it here.
Yes, we will call it here.